It's Saturday, it's 7:30 and we are at the Broadbridge residence. We are going to play at Jacob's old home golf course at Berg Hill Valley. And then we're going to go out for dinner. We're going to wake up, go and hit that first tee shot.
No fairway, no green.
Matt Fryer special.
Yeah.
So, Saturday morning, we are off to... Where are we off to?
Berg Hill Valley.
We're going to Berg Hill Valley. Not for a practice round. I would say kind of like more of a warm-up. Weather, we were just saying, looks good. However, if you look straight ahead here, you'll see large grey clouds. We're hoping that that stays off because I'm going to play 18 holes today, 18 holes tomorrow, and 18 holes the day after that. Wank. So we are back from Berg Hill Valley. Jacob shot a
86 with an 8 and a 7.
I shot a 94 with a 10 and an 11. So going into the 2-day event, we are on form. There's some good golf in there. We just need to avoid the bad
Avoid the
golf.
mistakes, the big mistakes.
Yeah, I think that's the way. So we're going to go out for some giant burgers to make ourselves really heavy tonight, and then wake up early and get to work. How many balls are you going to hit on the range?
You know that, like, when you could track how many people had hit on at the Masters, thinking Bryson numbers. I'm thinking Max Homer numbers.
Like 1,000.
I'm thinking 400. How the hell do they do that and then play 4 days of golf, but then do it every day as well?
We're not going to hit 1,200 balls, but we are going to get there early and get nice and warm and get ready. But if we play like we played today, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, also, David hurt his back, so he's not coming, and we're playing as a 3-ball. Morning. Last night we went out for burgers. Here's a photo of my burger. And then we came home and I did a little bit of stretching and then we got into bed. Oh, we didn't get to bed together. Jacob got into his bed. I got into my bed. And now it's the morning of the tournament and we're awake. Jacob is very groggy. He doesn't do early mornings very well. Cereal bar's ready. Hat selected. Outfit ready to go. Just need a coffee. And I'm ready for that tee shot. Yeah, I'm excited. And he's appeared. Hello. You look cool though.
Yeah, should we hang on?
Inception. Can you hold your breath for the whole tunnel?
I don't know. That was a big one. Coming for you, Brev. You're going down, Brev.
We're here.
I have a Fanta Light, Brev.
You don't. You have a cup of tea.
And a joker. Tea, Brev.
We have arrived and we have spotted the Springfield Golf sign, which is just out this window.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, which looks great. Although the golf section of it has fallen over. I've spotted the range also.
Are we in The Simpsons?
Yes, we are in the
Good reference.
Simpsons.
Well done, Jacob.
Well done. It took me a minute. Got there eventually.
Yeah, really witty, really clever.
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock. We're going to have a little bit of breakfast and then show you guys some of what's here. And then we're going to go and win this thing. Bit quite nervous though.
It's got to get a bit shaky.
Listen, the ideal situation would be for all three of us to qualify for the final. But the main aim is just to have a great time and to have fun. So we got squashies, we got sausage rolls, we've got plenty of linseed eggs, we've got plenty of balls. We're just going to have a good time. Right, so we've had a little bit of breakfast. Jacob has collected his hat. Hello. We're now going to walk down to the first and just have a quick look at this first tee shot. Got the rangefinder. Going to work out exactly how much it is and what the wind is doing so that we can hit that club and that shot on the range before we come back out here to hit it for real. So I think it's this way.
No, mate, you're right. Yeah,
Did you just get clocked?
Yeah.
Excellent. Here on the first, there. Give us a zoom, there we go. There's the green. And we've worked out that it's 103 yards playing 101.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
Winds off the right, kind of behind, but off the right. So
it's 50 degree.
yeah, and straight at the flag.
Yeah.
The wind's going to
At
push
the
it
flag,
left.
let the wind push
The
it,
wind will push it safer.
and
which is good.
The left-hand side all runs back down to the pin.
Yeah.
So
All good.
My next 20 shots on the range are all going to be 100 yards. I'm honestly so tempted to get a beer just to calm it down. It's jittery now. It's like I want to hit the shot right now and get on with it. I hate this long. Maybe we got it too early.
So we're checked in. We got our goodie bags, which includes some lovely teas, a little tin,
I like the,
and a...
I don't know who these boys are.
That, I believe, is AI generated. Starting to set in now that we're about to play in our first competitive event ever. And look who made it.
All right then.
Hello, sir.
How are we getting on?
How are we?
Yeah, mate, we're all right. All right, we're good. We're ready to go.
Got your new shoes
Got
on?
my new shoes. Yeah, obviously we had an incident last week, so Joy kindly sent some shoes out. Very grateful for that. So thank you very much for Joy for that.
First tee shot, Kieran. You went first.
I did, yeah. I thought,
Which fair play.
Yeah, because neither of us wanted to do it.
Yeah, weirdly enough, I actually, there was about 70, 80 people there, and obviously, like, I was nervous, but we had a shot of like a, what was it, like a rum,
pineapple
honey
rum.
but I was feeling pretty good, and the bit that got me, if the music wasn't on, I was going to feel all right, but the music came on and it was the Luke Littler
Give me the green light.
yeah, give me the green light.
I didn't even clock that it was Luke.
So I
Littler.
literally that spun me straight away.
From Peter Finch's Rough Cut Golf Podcast. So please welcome to the team. First up, Mr. Kieran Moore!
And then, so I tee the ball up like a driver, and this is like a 110 yard par 3, down slightly downhill and an island green. So it was, it's a really, really tough hole. The ground, it was a time where sort of we had a bit of drought, and it was like, it was very, very hard. So it would have been very hard to stop the ball. So I thought, tee it up high and just get it in the air. I teed it up way too high, but the bit that got me was the fact that as the beat was going on, I wasn't even thinking about the shot. I was thinking about, right, I want to get this on the beat of the shot. That was all I was thinking about throughout the whole thing.
It's the worst thing to consider.
And I missed the beat, and I was like, right, I got to speed up for the next beat. And then I lost the tempo, and I finned it and went into the back of the water. So yeah, it was an interesting start, but I felt okay. I actually felt really, was hitting all right on the range, and then I just, my head was gone after that.
So mine was like actually okay for a first tee. I was kind of happy with it because it was safe and it was dry.
Yeah. And then you got up and down. So
I missed it. Unfortunately,
Oh, right.
Almost. It was a little bit of a lip out.
Yeah. So like you said, mine. I did a combination of both of yours because I pulled mine left and hit it too far. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't a good showing. On the only shot that everyone was there to watch.
Yeah.
So I imagine everyone's impression of us is that we are choppers, which we can be. But over the course of the round, we started to kind of work it out a little bit. We worked out that having a course map was very valuable because we got to the 5th. Honestly, we have played golf together quite a lot. And those 3 tee shots we hit on the 5th, we just played that long par 5 down the hill. And then we went to play the 5th and we hit the 3 best drives I've ever seen us 3 hit. Straight down the middle, lovely draw, straight, lovely fade, perfect. Get down there, and we're like, where the bloody hell is the flag? Right, we're on the 5th hole. We just played that tricky par 5. Everyone played it pretty well, despite none of us hitting the fairway. And now we're on what we think is the 5th. However, when I made notes about this hole, it said hit 7-wood over the tree, and there are none. So we all hit pretty good shots. Hoping that we can see the green. Not bad so far. Very windy though. Very, very. We look at the map and we realise that we've played down the 7th fairway instead of playing down the 5th fairway, which means that our approach shots are now no longer 130 yards, they're 200 yards. And we've got to play over trees to a green we can't see. I think the takeaway is from it that I think if and when we get to go back and do another one, let's make sure we go and play the course first.
Right then, we are hole 13. Hole 13. It's going better on the birdie. Which is nice. How are you getting on?
Yes, very good. However, there's also a closer to pin and a longest drive competition going on at the same time. On the 6th, which was closer to pin par 3, I managed to get the closest out of us. And we don't know whether I'm still winning. The 12th, which was the par 5 longest drive hole, it was directly into wind, which was really helpful. And Kieran, who is definitely the longest of us 3, he didn't hit the fairway anyway, so but now we're on a downwind par 5.
Which is absolutely lovely.
How many squashes have you had?
10.
Squashes eaten 10.
Yeah.
Sausage rolls consumed 2. Lucas 8 finished.
12.
Balls lost, or I think we've all lost at least one.
Oh, that's good. It's tight. It's tricky. We're going to have to check the scores just to make sure that I've done it correctly, but I think, Mick, you're on 32 points, I'm on 30, Kieran's on 28. We both said before we came, if we got 30 points a day, we'd be happy.
I mean, Kieran has a harder gig.
Oh, that's such hard. You only had 2 shots.
Because he only had 2 shots for the whole day.
Yeah. But no, I'm pretty happy with that. And the guy said, like, 60, middle 60s kind of sometimes wins it.
Yeah.
So if you do that again tomorrow,
Yeah, well, listen.
could be in for a chance.
Oh,
The big takeaway is we're all still in it, which is great. We've not played ourselves out of it.
yeah.
So I'm sure the next bit is going to be lots of beers, lots of food, and then we'll get to day 2.
This is Scott, and he just came to say hi. And he has told us 3 words about tomorrow's golf course. What were those 3 words, Scott? Long, hard, water. Excellent. So that's boding well for us.
Here we go, day 2. Day 2. We had a good one yesterday. We had a good meal. How you feeling?
I think we can all agree that we had too many drinks last night for a group of people who are about to walk around a 6,500 yard
Wow.
golf course.
I feel good, you know.
You feel good?
Yeah, I need to like sweat it out, and the more I'm sweating, the better I'm feeling.
Yeah, I think we had too
So-
many beers, but I think the range session was good.
Yep.
Feeling pretty good. Didn't hit a full bucket, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
Chipped quite well. Had a couple of putts. Ready to go.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, no, we'll see what happens today. 8 over yesterday, but yeah, no, it's going to be tough. Rain coming in a bit later, so see what happens. You know, it's a little bit less windy today. 36 points should do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's 1,000 here in attendance today. Millions watching around the world. Mick, Warren! That's what he does. Jacob, Warren! Kieran, more! Yes, Kieran!
Just the way this was done and the whole weekend and the whole setup from Springfield Golf with everything was really impressive. I thought it was run excellently. I had a great time and definitely want to go back and do it again for sure.
100% want to go back.
And Ollie and James were really, really lovely people as well. Like really great.
It felt, I think going in, I thought it was going to be a very serious, golf competition, but it did feel much more like a community fun experience than I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
Well, the second round was a little different to the first. No one broke 60.
No one broke 60. We had 2 57s and a 50.
Well, I think we represented ourselves well.
Look, hopefully it should, once everyone starts coming in a bit, settle down, maybe top 20, which...
T20, that is right up the Fleetwood tree.
Oh, yeah. In honour of.
Yeah. Right now we're very wet, so we're going to go and dry off, ram the car full of our equipment and head home. However, it has been excellent and we're very excited to come back. We enjoyed it. You will definitely enjoy it. Come and do one because they're great.
What was your favourite bit? What was the thing you liked the most about the experience?
I liked the middle bit between the rounds.
Yeah, middle of it.
Oh, right, okay. So
I
the
love
eating and drinking.
The eating and the drinking, and the fact that you could be stood watching golf on the TV or the football was on, everyone was around having a beer, everyone was laughing, you got chatting to people. It was great to meet people. It was such a good vibe between the 2 rounds that I enjoyed that more than the actual golf. Because in reality, you can get golf anywhere. You can't really get that bit anywhere else. They have done such a good job of making it feel like a community of people who are there to have a great time. And yes, there's prizes on the line or whatever, but it doesn't really matter because the bit that you pay for and the bit that you turn up for and the bit that you stay for is that everyone else is there to have a good time as well.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
I completely agree with that.